On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Biofuel.
A fuel produced from organic matter, such as crops or waste material, that can be used to replace or supplement traditional fossil fuels.
Examples:
Biofuel production, biofuel technology. The airplane was powered by a biofuel made from plant-based materials.
Microalga.
A microscopic species of algae that are often used for their high nutritional value, particularly as a source of protein or for the production of biofuels.
Examples:
Microalgae biomass, microalgae cultivation. Some types of microalgae are used in the production of biofuels due to their ability to convert sunlight into energy.
Algae.
A simple plant that grows in or near water and lacks typical leaves and roots.
Examples:
Algae biofuel, blue algae. Algae has jammed the inlet to the water turbine.
Soybean.
A legume crop widely cultivated for its nutritious seeds, often ground into meal or pressed into oil for food products, with other uses including animal feed, fuel, and industrial applications.
Examples:
Soybean oil, soybean production. The farmer harvested his soybean crop and took it to market.
Sunflower.
A plant with large, round flower heads that have bright yellow petals and a dark center, grown for its edible seeds and oil, as well as for decorative purposes.
Examples:
Sunflower oil, sunflower field. The sunflower seeds can be roasted and eaten as a snack.
Canola.
A type of oilseed plant that belongs to the cabbage family, characterized by its yellow flowers and green pods. The oil extracted from the seeds of this plant, often used for cooking and as an ingredient in various products.
Examples:
Canola fields, canola crop. Canola oil is a popular choice for cooking due to its low saturated fat content.
Jatropha.
A genus of plants in the spurge family, including the species Jatropha curcas, whose seeds yield a vegetable oil used in the production of biodiesel fuel.
Examples:
Jatropha seed, Jatropha biofuel. Jatropha oil can be processed into biodiesel for use in vehicles and machinery.
Envision.
To imagine or expect what a situation will be like in the future.
Examples:
Envision the future. Envision the project's success. We cannot envision her as president.
Omega.
The last, 24th, letter of the Greek alphabet, the ending of a series or sequence.
Examples:
Omega-3 fat, From alpha to omega. Omega-3 fatty acids are a type of polyunsaturated fat that is important for heart health.
Acronym.
A word formed from the first letter of each word in a phrase, such as NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or AIDS, Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome.
Examples.
Acronym definition. Use an acronym. Radar is an acronym for radio detection and ranging.
Sequester.
To take temporary possession of someone's property until a debt is paid.
Examples.
Sequester 10% of the annual carbon emissions. Sequester myself from the world. He approved their requests to sequester the jury.
Biodegrade.
To decay naturally by microorganisms, such as bacteria and fungi.
Examples.
Biodegrade by the microorganism. Bioplastic designed to biodegrade. The company's plastic products are easily biodegrade thanks to a unique manufacturing process.
Seaweed.
A plant that grows in the sea or on land very close to the sea, especially marine algae.
Examples.
Floating seaweed. Seaweed broth. She soaked seaweed in water until tender.
Aquaculture.
The cultivation of aquatic organisms such as fish, seaweed, and shellfish for human consumption, as well as for environmental conservation and research purposes.
Examples.
Aquaculture industry. Sustainable aquaculture. Fish farming is a form of aquaculture that has recently gained popularity.
Seawater.
Water from the sea or ocean, typically containing salt and various other dissolved minerals.
Examples.
Seawater pollution. Seawater bacteria. The desalination plant turned seawater into drinking water through a complex process.
Moss.
A small, soft plant that grows in a low, compact layer, often on the ground or on rocks.
Examples.
Green moss. Moss garden. Moss grows in damp, shaded areas and is often found on the forest floor.
Skunk.
A small, carnivorous mammal known for its black and white striped fur and its ability to release a strong, foul-smelling odor from its anal glands when threatened. Skunkworks, a group within an organization that is given a high degree of autonomy and is unhampered by bureaucracy.
Examples.
Skunkworks project. Striped skunk. The skunk smell lingered in the backyard long after the creature had left.
Weld.
To join two or more pieces of metal together by heating their edges until they melt and fuse.
Examples.
Weld a team of such people. Weld two broken pipes. He learned how to weld metal in his high school shop class.
Bioreactor.
A device or system used to cultivate living cells, tissues, or organisms for industrial or research purposes.
Examples:
Bioreactor engineering. Anaerobic bioreactor. The scientists optimized the conditions in the bioreactor to increase the yield of the desired product.
Circulate.
To move continuously or freely around a place or closed system.
Examples:
Circulate a rumor. Circulate an agenda before the meeting. The fan circulates the air in the room quickly.
Suffocate.
To die or cause someone to die from lack of air or inability to breathe. To be overwhelmed or constricted by a feeling or situation, such as anxiety or oppression.
Examples:
Suffocate to death. Suffocate fire. People can suffocate from a lack of oxygen in confined spaces.
Skim.
To read something quickly, to get a general idea of its contents. To remove any unwanted or unnecessary material from the surface of a liquid. To glide smoothly or briefly over a surface.
Examples:
Skim off the top. Skim the surface of the water. I like to skim the newspaper headlines in the morning to catch up on the news.
Overgrown.
Covered in plants that have been allowed to grow naturally and have not been controlled.
Examples:
An overgrown garden. Overgrown child. The wooden gate had been damaged, and the hedge had become overgrown.
Seabird.
A bird species that spends much of its life on or near the sea, often feeding on fish and other marine animals.
Examples:
Seabird migration. Seabird nesting. The fishermen were alarmed to see a flock of seabirds circling above the water.
Mammal.
Any animal of which the female gives birth to live young, not eggs, and feeds her young on milk from her own body.
Examples:
A primitive mammal. A sort of mammal. Marine mammal populations are declining worldwide due to ocean pollution.
Otter.
A semi-aquatic mammal with a sleek, streamlined body, short legs, webbed feet, and dense, soft fur, found in and around freshwater and coastal areas.
Examples:
Otter in the river. Sea otter fur. The playful otter swam around the river, diving in and out of the water.
Flue.
A pipe or tube used to remove smoke, gas, or hot air from a fire, heater, or oven.
Examples:
Flue boiler. Chimney flue. The smoke filled the room because the flue pipe had jammed.
Photovoltaics.
A branch of technology that involves the conversion of sunlight into electricity using solar cells or other photoelectric devices. The generation of electricity directly from sunlight, typically using solar panels.
Examples:
Photovoltaics recycling initiatives. Photovoltaic system. The development of thin-film photovoltaics has allowed for a wider range of applications in building design.
Shellfish.
Water creatures that live in shells, especially one of the types that can be eaten.
Examples:
Shellfish allergy. Edible shellfish. Shellfish can cause allergic reactions in certain people.
Mussel.
A type of shellfish that lives in freshwater or saltwater, has a hard, elongated shell and is edible.
Examples:
Mussel shells. Mussel cultivation. I ordered the mussels in a white wine sauce for dinner.
Scallop.
A marine bivalve mollusk that typically has a fluted fan-shaped shell.
Examples:
A scallop shell. Giant scallop. The scallop dish was a popular menu item at the seafood restaurant.
Oyster.
A bivalve mollusk with a rough irregular shell, often eaten raw or cooked, and sometimes used as a pearl-producing animal or a source of mother-of-pearl.
Examples:
Oyster shell. Oyster farm. I ordered a dozen oysters as an appetizer at the seafood restaurant.
Mulch.
A protective covering, often made of organic materials such as wood chips, straw, or leaves, applied to the soil around plants to suppress weed growth, retain moisture, and provide insulation.
Examples:
Mulch from the vegetation. Organic mulch. The landscaper recommended a layer of rubber mulch for the children's playground as it provides cushioning and minimizes injuries from falls.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Ingenuity.
The quality of inventing things or solving problems in clever new ways.
Examples:
The infinite ingenuity of man. Abound in ingenuity. Creativity and ingenuity are often brought about by extreme concentration.
Creditor.
A person, company, etc., to whom a debtor owes money.
Examples:
The creditor's claims. Bankrupt creditor. I asked the lawyer to initiate creditor negotiations for voluntary liquidation.